Hey, this is V, and today I'll be talking about Accessory to Murder by Elaine Viets. So this is part of the Josie Marcus Mystery Shopper series. I mentioned when I read Murder with All the Trimmings that I might try something else from the same set, and this is one of those. It's actually set earlier in the series than the previous book I read. This story begins when Josie is mystery shopping at a store called Pretty Things along with her friend Alice. Oh yeah, so just a quick update. So mystery shoppers like Josie are paid and like to complete certain assignments where they have to go quote unquote like undercover to different stores and perform certain tasks like buy a specific item or like ask for a specific thing from the person at the counter, basically to evaluate different aspects of a store. So during this experience, they end up talking about this new, like really popular series of scarves that's really expensive, and it turns out that the designer is actually Alice's neighbor. Only shortly afterward, the designer, Hallie, is actually murdered, and Alice's husband is the person who is arrested as like the culprit of this crime. Alice, however, is convinced that her husband did not do it, and Josie, even though Josie's not really sure she agrees, like she's never liked Alice's husband, like she always thought he was a little arrogant and like he never remembered her name and like, has a lot of qualities that she does not admire. She wants to be a good friend, and the two of them begin to investigate just what happened in the hopes of finding some way to clear Alice's husband of the crime. I actually like this book a lot more than the previous one. I think it read a lot more like what I expected from a murder mystery, where they like go around and interview people, like get different pieces of the story and follow up on clues. It was also a little less hectic, like Josie's life is still pretty chaotic, like in her I guess more personal lines of the story. There's like conflicts with her boss because of the reporting she did on his niece. There's the fact that her mother has started smoking again, which she's both upset about because of her mother's health and upset about because she's afraid that her daughter will like pick up the bad habit. And then like someone stole her credit card information, is using it to buy things. Like there is a lot still going on in her life, but it wasn't the same kind of stressfulness as the previous book where you had like the drug dealer ex-boyfriend and so on. So in general, I think this book was more the kind of thing that I would like to read, like a little bit more lighthearted and what I expected from this particular type of mystery series.